left it somewhere a long time ago. We left it somewhere around here. I don't remember exactly.
Yes.
Some sort of toing and throwing.
Yeah, with white making some headway on the king side.
Yeah,
of the
just
pawn.
sort of probing, a little bit unpleasant for black. Now he decides that he can't go on the c file and switches the other way. So and offering the exchange, and that knight is just really the key to the position, and it just cements everything. However, if white plays e4 to evict it, that loosens the white position greatly. So bishop e4.
Generally speaking, you could say that black is well organized.
So takes. So that pawn is either strong or weak. And it looks like black is intending to make it weak by
isolating it.
Yep. And f5, and so we had to just in time to do that. Some subtle moves here. Rook c5, keeping an eye on the a pawn. Rook d7, and it you know, my impression is this looks like it's going to be a draw. Looks like if knight c4, bishop takes c4 should be enough to hold the draw.
And if black manages
it has to be a little bit careful about that g pawn. You know, obviously, if black can pick up the g pawn, then it's a different
game
start.
starts.
Yeah, but
why wouldn't you be able?
Well, I'm going to make some random moves.
Yep, there you go.
Rook c6, for example. You want here, and now I go this way, and I'll put my bishop on c4.
Yeah, and then...
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just, in fact, white is...
They would probably even be allowed to make a draw now by the arbiter.
Well, why? There's still fight. There's still fight in the position, but it's... I mean, it's not a dead draw. Not a... no, so they shouldn't.
And you mean the opposite colored bishops, they...
Well, with the rooks. With the rooks on, it is a different story. With the rooks on, you can win a lot of positions, but with the rooks off, then it's usually a dead draw.
Yeah, it's an interesting difference, because then one side can be the attacker, and once the rooks are gone, that's no longer the case.
Yeah. So let's see what we have. Welcome back. We have with us Levon Aronian, Fabiano Caruana, who drew the game. Interesting strategic fight. Gents, can you show us the key points?
Okay, yeah, castle was definitely bad. I mean, rook c8 is a normal move. I mean, white is a bit better, but it's not anything out of the ordinary. And here, the problem is that this is very unpleasant. I think the knight goes to d4, bishop goes to f3, knight goes to c4.
Yeah, this is very bad.
So it's a little imprecision there in
I would say it's a small imprecision, which leads to a very bad position.
Right.
And yeah, I had to calculate a lot here because white has.
Instead of bishop f3, I can also take, yeah?
Yeah, queen takes.
Take bishop f6, knight d4, but it's probably okay for you.
Well, I thought I could.
Queen e7.
I could play queen d1 too.
But queen d1 is probably bad for you.
I thought that this was.
There is rook b1, rook f1, bishop d5, rook b1. I think it's very bad for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bishop b4?
Rook b2.
I was somehow counting on tricks here,
but then the knight will come back, and you'll be a pawn down. I mean, some compensation.
Okay, 6 is hanging. I was ready to go for this, but maybe
queen e7. You're fine.
Queen e7 is better. This was actually a very interesting moment because you could have.
Yeah, I saw this.
Played this and rook c5 and knight e4. and I have only one move because knight f6 is mating, so queen 7 is forced.
Yep.
Queen d4, rook c3.
Can you just show us that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
if I move my rook back, then knight f6, gf6, queen g4, king h8, bishop f6.
Very nice mating.
Depends which side you're on, I would say. And so I had to sort of try to calculate this position. f6, bishop e4 wins, so I have to go here. And I mean, I thought that I'm not losing my bishop.
Yeah.
Although I could.
Bishop is a little bit uncomfortable.
I
but
was very worried, but I mean, in this position, I thought if I don't go for 95, I might just die a very slow death. So.
Yeah.
So and okay, what Levon did, I think, is very positionally motivated.
I mean, White's position is so far so much superior than Black's.
Yes.
So it's very disappointing not to convert this. Yeah.
And, I mean,
did you feel you missed something? I mean, after the game, do you feel
Absolutely.
you missed something clear? Did you?
There has to be something clear.
But you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, if I knew, I would probably play it.
Where did you feel that your advantage was biggest? It's
hard to tell because the whole game, I think, was better. But of course, I instead of just playing solid moves, I started playing for tricks with all this queen h4, bishop h3. This is not very precise.
Okay, so let's.
I think that's something like rook c2, rook c1, and I was very worried that I'll just lose the c file.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't have any counterplay, which is the most unpleasant part of the position.
But you've got a plug on d5.
I do have a very strong knight. That's like the one good thing about my position.
Yeah.
The only good thing. And so okay, now I felt like I sort of regrouped at this point. I mean,
still looked a bit unpleasant.
I mean, I can always take the pawn, with d4. Probably I should have done it. Just take the pawn and play.
Do you take on d8 or?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just take the pawn and.
Yeah, I mean, probably I'll take the rook d8. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I should have done this. I mean, because it's much easier to play.
When you would have drawn like this,
and
you would have been coming here and saying, "Why did I take this pawn?" You know, it threw away my advantage. You know, just for this miserable little pawn.
It's a likely scenario.
No, it's really not pleasant here. But at least I thought that e4.
I thought queen c2, bishop a6, and I thought, okay, bishop f1. I should be able to convert slowly, but.
No, probably I won't play bishop a6. Maybe I'll try to put my rook somewhere active. And
I don't know, knight a3?
Knight a3.
Bishop b6, you don't.
Bishop b6,
Yeah, knight b5, rook.
I mean, my bishop seems to control.
On the other hand, I mean, my position is so nice to play, and it's so difficult for you not to fall into the tricks.
Yeah,
so you spend a lot of time.
No, I was actually more worried if you would just,
right.
You play like this. But at least I didn't see a clear. And now I think if you take the pawn, it's a worse version because your rooks are in the c file. I get rook d4 or something. So yeah,
So there's some sort of probing here. You're just
trying to win on time.
Trying to, and that's normally a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
especially without increment.
No, especially considering my time. I was probably down to like 10 minutes here.
Actually, here I kind of committed a blunder. I thought. No, I didn't. Yeah. This was okay. I mean, I thought that I calculated the line rook dd8, and I was ready to meet it with bishop d4. Rook dd8, bishop d4, e5, and this nice bishop c5.
Bishop c5,
And here it works.
Some mating. Oh, nice.
Knight e5, queen c2, knight g6 takes.
Queen takes g6.
And I take on d5, and then I take on c7.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but what happened in the game, Fabiano played bishop b7, bishop d4, and now after rook d8 it doesn't work.
Anyway, my first intention was rook d8, then I saw this and I got terrified, and I decided not to play it. I just wanted to not blunder anything. Although probably I'm still good.
Yeah, he's doing fine because now rook d5 leads to a mate.
This is mate. Probably close to winning here. So maybe it was better, but I don't know. I didn't want to blunder anything. And
these are fascinating hidden tricks. Yeah.
Somehow I thought this Queen G6 is a good idea, but probably it wasn't.
Yeah, you may think they're just shuffling around aimlessly, but there are a lot of tactics in the background.
No, I was very excited about some Rook CD1, but then 97, and then you're regrouping.
No, this I think you can also get worse here.
You're regrouping and you're doing fine.
If you don't have anything concrete, then...
And you know, this Queen G6 idea is, of course, Fabiano saw it. I mean, I always want to play this Bishop of 6 stuff.
Right.
Anytime I get the chance.
Yeah, this is this happens in a lot of variations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't basically playing chess. I was just thinking I should.
You're a cheapo artist.
Yes. I'll catch him in one of the cheapos, and then when at this moment I thought I already did with this Bishop C5, came F5, and I think Black is doing fine. Yeah.
Black is doing fine.
Probably. I mean, I
you were just
worried.
in time to save your G pawn.
Nah, I mean, I can. I mean, I was thinking I'm slightly better, but then I realized I'm really not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but this Bishop D is maybe an accurate move because this could get very unpleasant, I thought.
Yes.
This could, because I can't take. Bishop goes to C4, A5 is always weak.
After Rook D6, I can, of course, I mean, my initial intention, I mean, in the game, after Rook D6, is to play Rook C8. Mm-hmm. But then King F6, Bishop C4, you can even take on G6, yeah?
Yeah,
and take on E6 and Rook C6.
Yeah.
So I thought it's too much.
No, you know, at some point I was kind of under the hallucination that I could play King D8 here.
Wow.
No, I thought this is a very clever way to trade the rooks. But then I realized that you play Rook E5, and I actually lose my second pawn.
Yes.
And
you know what happens.
Recommended.
You know what happens when you lose. When I have two passed pawn in the bishop endgame.
This is a bit of an issue.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So it then petered out to, let's show us the dead draw, absolute dead draw, bishops of opposite colour. Thanks a lot, gents.
Thank you
for explaining that. And we've got someone coming along in a minute. Okay, we'll take a short break.
Thank you.